Say hello to the Mercedes SL63 AMG, a legendary name in the Mercedes lineup. And for the first time ever, the SL has been fully designed by AMG. So we expect it to be a bit more sporty, lots of performance, but does it still feel like an SL? Does it have the luxury? We'll be spending some time living with this SL63 AMG this week. We've got the top down, the weather is nice. It is now a 2+2, 4-seater, still 2-door convertible. It's a folding soft top, so lots of big changes. And this one here is the SL63 twin turbo V8. There's an SL55, there's a SL43, and there is a top tier E performance one, which is just ridiculous hybrid power. But this one here with the twin turbo V8 should certainly be quite a lot of fun. I think it's time to put the top down. So you have to swipe over and the convertible soft top will activate. Just took some turns at speed and this thing is quite impressive. I'm in the default Sport Plus mode, which makes everything a bit more aggressive, but the new SL definitely, I keep doing that. I keep accidentally triggering the windshield wipers because the turn signal stalk is there and I keep twisting the end. But I was saying the new SL is definitely a lot more sporty. This whole thing was developed by AMG. So it's no longer kind of the luxury cruiser. They definitely went a lot more sporty. And when it first came out, the SL63 was the top tier when they launched with the SL55 and the 63, the 4-liter V8. But now there is the E Performance, which is even more powerful. It's like over 800 horsepower, over 1,000 pound-feet of torque, the hybridized version. Regardless, this one is still pretty dang potent. What do you think so far, honey, of the SL63 AMG?
I think it's nice, although I do want to throw up when you're driving it.
Why?
The back seats are a joke.
Yes, the back seats are.
There's really no space for an actual person. Mm-hmm. It's more so for luggage.
Which is what we had to do.
And, yeah, exactly. And my purse, essentially, but that's about it. Oh my gosh.
Woohoo! Sounds good too. Got a nice rumble from that 4-liter V8 and some exhaust burbles. Try the downshifts. Oh, nice. Wow. That 9-speed also rips off some really quick shifts. Man, this thing is sporty. Wow. That's a stock exhaust. Good job, AMG. Good job, AMG, with the sound, for sure. How you doing, honey?
I want to throw up. Can we drive a little slower?
Okay, to comfort mode. Have a pretty long nose and low overhang, so take that slowly. This does have front axle lift equipped, and I think I saw a Shelby 350R pulling into the gym. Yeah, right there. GT 350R. Absolutely love those. So theoretically, if I press and hold this button, it should put the top up. So let's try that. It's working. Okay, so that's good. That means you don't always have to use the little touchscreen scroll bar, which is a little bit annoying. Feeling okay?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Feeling better.
Calm down after. I wasn't even driving.
Now that we're stationary.
Yeah, okay. Tops up. Pretty quick, 15 seconds. Gym session done. Sun is setting. This paint looks quite nice. Patagonia red metallic for the SL. That's kind of cool. The engine start-stop button pulses. Talk about a useless setting. Recirc on when the top is down. I will recirculate all of the air in the atmosphere. All right, back home for the night. Honey, are you browsing engagement rings?
No, I mean...
Yes.
Well, all right. It's just whatever pops up in my Explore page.
A lot of nighttime lighting I'll show later. You got the AMG puddle lamps there, the light up door sill. There should be a button down here. You can also kick underneath, power open. The very, very small rear trunk. I wonder if I can power close it with kicking. Oh yeah, very convenient. Fully hands-free everything. So the screen is currently in the most vertical position because I have the top down to eliminate glare. But you can also press this button right here and you can change the angle of the screen in between any of those two fixed ones. So a little bit, a little less. Pretty cool, fully motorized screen here. But actually having it vertical does eliminate a lot of glare when you have the top down. Let's take a look at the exterior of this SL63 and check out some of the design details. So we have the AMG front grille here with the 14 vertical slats, the big Mercedes logo in the middle, and a smaller AMG badge off to the side of the grille, and the full AMG crest here on the nose. The overall design is much more aggressive and angular compared to the outgoing generation, and very functional too. You see all these massive openings to feed and cool that twin turbo V8. The headlights are triangular in shape, thinner and more aggressive than the previous generation, including this angular DRL. The paint on this one is called Patagonia Red Metallic, and it looks quite nice. There's many paint options available for the SL, some specific to this model. You have that long hood with these two power bulges on it, and the typical kind of luxury GT performance car proportions. Short front and rear overhang, long wheelbase, long hood. This one here is on the 21-inch AMG forged wheels finished in black. There's other 21-inch wheel designs, 20-inch wheel designs, and some of them even have this like aero disc for better aerodynamics. And then we see the V8 bi-turbo 4MATIC Plus badge on the side. 4MATIC Plus. This is the first time ever in the history of the SL that it's available with all-wheel drive. So the V8 models come with all-wheel drive for the newest SL. We've got the top down right now. You see the black surround around the windshield, the mirrors. This one has the night package, which means the badges get this darkened treatment. The SL63 badge here, the Mercedes logo, the AMG logo, and the taillights echo the front light design, right? They're thinner, triangular, much more aggressive. And of course, we have the quad exhaust tips, a typical Mercedes AMG styling cue. This is also a folding soft top now, so no longer hard top. So it folds down into here. You can see this black soft top there, and it's a 2+2. It's a 4-seater. These two back seats, not really that useful. You look, there is pretty much no legroom. I'll try to crawl back there at some point, but the SL is now a 2+2 4-seater. I think this new update looks really, really nice. Definitely much more aggressive than the previous generation, much more angular looking, and you can tell that AMG was able to do a lot from the ground up. This shares no sheet metal, no components with the previous generation SL or anything else in the lineup. So the AMG GT Roadster or GTR Roadster, no components between that and the SL are shared for the exterior design, all new. We also have recessed door handles that are power, so when you unlock, they pop out like that, and because it's getting dark out, you can see some of the lighting. Go ahead and open the door. Stopping back home, we are going to go get a workout in. So turn the car off, leave the top down because I'm coming right back out. Whoa, look at that. Oh, yes, I know I forgot my phone. It's in the wireless charger. I'll grab that in a second. Did you just see that? Headlights have like a little animation dance. That was pretty cool. Now that it's pretty dark out, you can really see all of that ambient lighting. Got it set to this kind of light blue teal color right now. We have a button here that when pressed, when you put down the smaller rear windows, they all go down and together for that top-down experience. And when you go ahead and close one of them, they all go up together with just one remote or with one little button. If I press this AMG button here, it pulls up my drive modes. Currently in Sport Plus, there's actually a race above it, but we'll stick with Sport Plus right now. Whoa. This thing makes some insane noises. It is not your grandfather's big floaty luxury SL. This thing is gone hardcore AMG. Listen to that. We have a wireless phone charger right in here. Go ahead, slide my phone in there. Interior, exterior lighting, no ambient light, manage settings. Here we go. So you can pretty much change it to whatever color you'd like. There's a multicolor option too with some presets. So we can do that. You see the air vents and the lines are a different color. There we go to racing yellow, racing orange, fresh cyan. Here's like a white, they call it chrome shine. So all these preset ones, or monochrome, and I can just dial through to whatever color I'd like. Here's pink, purple, bluey. There you go. Full color wheel, whatever color you'd like. Oh, and of course I ended up on a white. Come on. I'll do red on the way home. I'm feeling kind of sporty. Oh, that's cool. Arriving at Out of Office Garage, and check out what is up front. Now, these are very, very rare, very expensive. The two-tone paint scheme along with the paint match wheels can be a little more controversial. You kind of really have to like it, but these things are pretty cool. Definitely not often you see one of these. We've got some pretty good driver assistance tech with Distronic. So adaptive cruise control, lane keeping. You have to keep a hand on the steering wheel. There's a sensor that tells if you're actually holding onto the wheel or not. But it also has lane change assist. So I can just indicate left and it will do a lane change for me, theoretically. Lane change to the left. There we go. Complete. We've got some time to kill, so let's do a quick interior tour. So we've got these turbine fan kind of style air vents. They're really, really cool. We have 4 of them here. A little bit of ambient lighting on the inside. They rotate around. I like this touch here. They are plastic though, but they definitely look quite cool. What is metal is the speaker grills here for the Burmester sound system with kind of the laser drilled out, machined out finish. That's always a nice touch. And then we have our seat controls here on the door, typical Mercedes touch. You can adjust it by kind of pressing on these little button position things. We have heated, cooled seats. We have the memory setting here. One thing I did notice is this panel does flex a little bit. So this is actually like a whole button thing, but like that moves a little bit. Not a huge fan of that. But then door handle here, carbon fiber. Lots of carbon fiber on the inside here. This entire center area is also carbon fiber. Little wrist rest for accessing the big touchscreen in the middle. This is an 11.9-inch infotainment screen. I've showed you how it can angle back and forth. I like how there are some things that stay on the touchscreen, lighting shortcuts, essentially going home, forward and backtrack, your climate settings there. There's no physical climate controls, it's just that. But I could also be like, hey Mercedes,
how can I help?
Set my temperature to 68 degrees.
I'm setting the temperature to 68 degrees.
Hey Mercedes,
how may I help you?
Turn on my massage seats.
I'm switching on the massage for you.
Ah, nice.
How can I help?
Nothing. I'm good, thank you. Cancel.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again, please?
Cancel. Now, the steering wheel. So we've talked about these rotary dials. This one's for your drive modes, right? We're currently in Sport Plus, toggle to Sport, and so forth, and then there is race where it becomes a checkered flag. The left one here, you've got these buttons, and it's reconfigurable. Right now I have exhaust and I have the rear wing, but if I go to settings select, right, I can customize what I want the top one to be. That's disable auto stop start, so that updates, right? I can make it my AMG Dynamics. I actually added massage seats, so I can have this now toggle to control my massage seats on and off. I can go over to this one, change the bottom one. You can edit. These are all the different things you can add, right? From exhaust, suspension, stability, rear spoiler, raising the vehicle, camera, 3D view, consult. Like, look at all these things. Like, I just think it's funny. You can make it turn your massage seats on and off shortcuts. So these are reconfigurable here on the left. This one is not. This one is the main drive modes one. You have flat bottom steering wheel, AMG logo, the 2 spokes, which is in a lot of new Mercedes now, which is like this touch swipey thingy, right? So I can show you with the cluster changing it. This is like a press for going home, and then you swipe over to change the different views. There's a lot of them. But same thing for cruise control, your adaptive cruise control, your drive setting stuff, your volume and so forth. This controls the main infotainment screen, so I can go home there. But take a look at this. Okay, so this is currently Sport. This is what track pace looks like. And then we have Super Sport. And then we have Sport. And then we have Classic. And then we have Understated. And then we have Navigation, which takes over the full screen. And then you can have the driver assistance screen. And then you can have the service one. And then you can also adjust your heads-up display between track pace, race, super sport, standard, minimal, eco display settings, and turn it on and off. Like, there is so much adjustability here. And then within each of these screens, you will have more like custom stuff too, right? So that's currently my main one, but I can scroll down, fuel economy, trip computers, what I'm playing, navigate. Like, there's so much within the single screen. So yeah, there's a lot to customize. You can see on this screen here on the left, we have the torque meter. Oh, it goes up to 590 pound-feet of torque. On the right, it's the horsepower up to 577. Top right corner shows the status of my rear wing. So I can press it to make it go up. See, it's red, and it's even more aggressive. You see the actual little wing is angled upwards, and I can look in the rear view mirror and my wing is angled upwards. So see, a lot of technology, so much technology here. We have the paddle shifters fitted on the steering wheel. They're kind of this like C shape going across. Really quick responses from the transmission. I actually like the 9-speed MCT quite a lot in this AMG. And we have our turn signal stalk here. Little pet peeve, there's been times where I went to signal quickly and I accidentally like turned the windshield wipers on and off because it's at the very end of this. So I triggered that once or twice accidentally. I had to be kind of careful with that. Your transmission selector stalk is right here, pretty easy. Engine stop start, and then your auto stop start disable is right there. And then we have the back seats, which I need to get back there. I will later. Actually, do I need to, guys? Like, look, there's no leg room. I will not fit. I'll try for your amusement, right? I don't know. It'll be painful. So I'm gonna pull this here, and the seat will start powering forward. I'm not even gonna try the driver's side because that's literally where I was sitting to drive, and yeah, there's literally no leg room. All right, that's the tiniest little AMG floor mat back here. Oh, that is very vertical. That is like very, very vertical. I'm scared, guys. Ow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Yeah, okay, the back seats aren't usable. Nope. Oh, get me out of here. No shot. Ooh. It's like a bathtub almost. So yeah, these back seats, look how vertical these are. They're tiny. If you have legs, it doesn't work. It's literally just for a backpack. So why not expand the trunk, put the top here? I don't know. Utterly useless rear seats, but otherwise, I'm a quite big fan actually of the new SL63 in terms of a performance sports car. As a more luxury executive coupe like SLs of old, it's a little confused in personality, but it is quick, fun to drive, lots and lots of tech. I like the styling. It's just a big departure from what the SL was, and now I'm actually extra excited to try out the new AMG GT. So base price is $187,000, the paint $1,750, carbon fiber trim $2,850, the wheels $3,300, the black microfiber headliner $1,600, cargo organizer system $485, driver assistance package $1,950, night package $1,850, the performance line $1,800, which seems to bundle a bunch of different things together, gas guzzler tax $1,300, so as optioned $203,885. So there we go, living with a 2024 Mercedes SL63 AMG. It's definitely an awesome car, but at just over $200,000, it better be pretty awesome. What do you think? Would you cross shop this against a Bentley, a BMW M8, the AMG GT itself, right? It's definitely an interesting vehicle in the luxury convertible performance segment. Way more towards the AMG side than the luxury side for sure, but it was cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out some of the other videos on the channel. Thanks for watching.